Hi, I was born and for the most part raised in India. I worked for years through exams, visas, everything to become a doctor in the US. That was the goal, that was supposed to be the finish line. But when I actually got there, became an attending, I left.
To residency, and I ended up joining as a rural hospitalist. It was fun in the way that hard things are fun when you're still kind of growing into them. I learned more in that first year than I had done in all of my training, and I think I got confident. But rural hospitalist work has a rhythm to it: 12 hours, 14 hours, and then somehow more. Because that's what you do, right? That's the job. You pick up the extra shift, you say yes to that extra hour because the extra hour pays a little more. And the math always seems to make sense in that moment. What I didn't expect was how much of me that math would eventually cost. I started to buy things like expensive trips, expensive cars. I started to buy my way out of it, out of my real job. Things that felt like proof I was doing okay, even when I wasn't sure I was. I became someone who needed things to feel like the hours were worth it. And I knew, even as I was living it, that this wasn't something I wanted long term. It was not a flex. And underneath all of that was another question, quieter but always there. How many more years would I be doing this as an immigrant, working full days, full years, contributing everything I had to a system and a society while still being decades away from something as basic as full citizenship? You give so much endlessly, selflessly, and the timeline for belonging never seems to move at the same pace as the work does. So I started asking myself something simple. What if I just woke up one day and didn't have to think about that? Not the hours, not the waiting, not the proving, just free of it. That question did not leave me. I'm not even kidding. So I looked. I'd heard about this almost utopian idea, a country where work-life balance wasn't a slogan, where it was actually safe, where immigration wasn't a decades-long maze. New Zealand. I looked into it, and I was lucky. I got offered multiple GP roles. I talked to the Medical Council of New Zealand, and they told me my US training pathway was comparable. All I needed was a year of minimal supervision and then full rights. The pay, basically the same as what I'd make even in my year of supervision. And then we applied for residency, straight to permanent residency. 2 months later, straight to residence approved. It was fast. It was a little crazy, honestly, but we did it. We moved. Now I'm practicing as a GP here. 9 to 5, weekends off. I don't work every single day. And yes, I make a little less than I did as a rural hospitalist. I do make less, but I have so much more of myself back, my time, my mental health, and I actually enjoy my job. I like seeing patients. I like showing up every day, which is not something I could always say before. There's something here called the ACC pathway, so no $1 million lawsuits hanging over every decision. So you don't practice defensive medicine. You can just tell a patient the truth. I don't know, or let's wait and watch. It's simpler, more honest somehow. No country is perfect. New Zealand has its own flaws, and I'm not here to say America isn't great. It gave me so much too. But the work-life balance I have here, it's amazing. It is safe, especially around kids. And when I ask myself, is this the place for me? The answer is yes. I think my soul belongs here. This is where I see myself getting older. I'm grateful every single day that we ended up here. Follow along if you want to hear more about this, ask questions, or if you're a doctor thinking about making a similar move. New Zealand is a great option if work-life balance is your thing. I also make videos on USMLE because that was what got me here. So if that's something you're interested in as well, please follow and let me know in the comments what you think. But I just wanted to share this. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.